Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold stream. On today's stream, we are back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be playing more Darklord. Wow, who would have guessed? I know, crazy. But the reason for this is because we still need to get to the top rank in the, not Duelist Cup, the Fusion Cup, because for some reason the only thing that we do nowadays is do competitive events as opposed to things that are cool and fun and casual. Saying casual in Yu-Gi-Oh! That's just not a thing. Be cool if it was. Anyway, we have this raffle here, so we're gonna do this raffle. Hooray! Surely I get the #1 prize. I got nothing. I got 10 gems, chat. Let's go. Wow, a whole 10. How generous, Kona. I hate this stupid raffle. Bad me, I always hate this stupid raffle. Anyway, I don't. Let me actually check something. I don't think there's anything going on. Oh, I lied. There's a whole new archetype that was introduced. I'm just lying. Okay, I guess before we do the whole rigmarole of actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh, let's talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. Everyone's favorite thing to do, right? We have new cards, PogChamp new cards, but we also have memes. We're gonna do memes last. We have a new Asia card. Oh, it's a TCG World Premiere card. Okay. Wait, hold on. What? Konami official Yu-Gi-Oh! Asia Facebook page has begun reveals for the Asian English version of Beyond the Brave, and subsequently shown the full card text for one of the officially teased TCG World Premiere cards. Huh? No idea where this is coming from, or I should say, where we are getting this specifically. It sounds like it's a TCG exclusive card first, so we're gonna get it in the TCG first. But it was announced for Asia, for the Asia, which doesn't seem like the OCG. I think that's like the actually, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. There's a bunch of different things. Cool. Well, we have Aud Humla, progenitor of the Frozen Expanse. I swear, if this is an Ice Barrier card, did they release another fucking dragon? It's a bull. Sorry, it's a bull. It's a bull. Anyway, we have a level 9 Water Aqua effect monster with 2532. Cute. If 4 or more cards are on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. That's it. That's the whole text. Does that start a chain? It's a colon. So it does. So I'd activate it to special summon it. Cool. You can send up to 2 cards, or 2 spell or trap cards you control to the graveyard to draw that many cards. You control, notably. Not a quick effect. But you could, like, flip them up in response. Okay, cool. Then you can special summon 1 water monster from your hand. Interesting. Draw, then special. Kind of crazy. And it does say send up to, but it does have to send to the grave. You can't, like, discard them. Cool. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can change this card to face down defense position. And for the rest of this turn, all face down cards you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. And your opponent cannot target them with card effects. I don't like that they added the additional targeting protection. That kind of defeats the purpose, I think, of a lot of cards. They're already protected from destruction. Adding the additional ability to prevent them from being targeted feels like a step too far, for lack of a better term. But I don't know. This seems like a worse version of Lord of the Heavenly Prison for trap decks. And for water decks, I don't know what deck would want to make use of this. This feels like something that is being announced for a new archetype that we don't have as of yet. That's kind of what it feels like. What was that? Hold on. What was that new... What was the new craft support? Like Witchcrafter? Yeah, I don't know what other deck would have use of this. The one that came to my mind is there's the new trap deck. Oh, I can't remember. I cannot remember for the life of me. What the hell is on my mouth? Oh, it was probably butter from the corn that I had. It was the new trap archetype. These are all alt arts. How do I there we go. Normal art, please. Not power patron. I guess we'll go to the end. It's the new... These are all traps because it's ranked by popularity and not release date. It's still traps. Fuck. What is that one that I'm thinking? Okay. What is the archetype that I'm thinking of? It's not Tunes. It was announced after Tunes, I thought. Dude, how in the hell is this organized? This is not by release date. What is happening here? I can't remember it. Azura, thank you. Or a Sutra, whatever it is. Yes. Sutra. That didn't help at all. Astra? Oh, yeah. Astra. No, that's not right. Yeah, that is right. Yeah, these guys. Because this has a water monster that you could potentially summon. And then they also generate effects if they're, like, sent to the graveyard, right? Or no. They, like, put cards back from the grave, right? No. Am I crazy? Don't they, like, reset a whole bunch of cards? I could have sworn they had that effect. Is it this guy? During the main phase, you can send... Am I stupid? Do they not have that effect? Yeah, I have no idea. See, that now that just makes me more confused. Because I'm like, what deck? Because you, like, Paleos are technically waters, but they're not waters that you could, like, draw into and special summon. So you can't do, like, the Paleo stuff. Well, okay, so all of the main deck monsters have the ability to special summon themselves by revealing a face down card and putting it back into the deck. But I think that, is it this one that... Send a trap, and then no. During the end phase, you can target up to 2 traps in grave and or banishment. And for each one, add to your hand or set it. Then if you target 2, return this card to the extra deck. Right? So, like, that's the idea. Is like, oh, you summon Susanoo, and then he, like, resets cards. So, like, I guess technically speaking, you would be able to use this guy, but because he's a 9, like, it really doesn't have that much synergy. So even that kind of sucks. Because, like, you wouldn't be able to use this guy in any real capacity with this deck. Because, like, sure, I guess you could summon the water. I don't know. This feels, like, really bad. Penguin. Ah. Astra? No. Hate to say it. Astra? No. Tistina, no. What? I don't know what you would ever do with this with Tistina. Could not express to you what this would accomplish. The Blue Girl Synchro also resets cards. True. And you could set not just an Astro Trap. All right. But even then, well, no, because I guess you could just special summon this guy and then theoretically synchro summon on the opponent's turn to go into the Blue Girl, which then could reset, and you could also then reset, and then, like, yeah, I guess, yeah. What's happening? There we go. 4 elements cube draft? True. Cube draft. That's what it's for. Obviously, it's a draft card. I actually would not mind getting genuine draft cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! That would be super sick. That's obviously not what this is, but deck swap ended. Anyway, we also have the new Xenovator triangle archetype. Why did they add the triangle? That's the real question. But yeah, we have a whole slew of new archetypes, and someone has already made a big-ass post about it. Granted, this probably came out hours ago, but still. We have Xenovator of Emptiness Gehenna. Gehenna? Okay. Level 1 Dark Psychic. Psychic! Effect monster. We better ban E-Telly, please. Xenovar Delta. Xenovator Delta. Sure. That makes more sense. Anyway, sorry. 100 attack, 1000 defense. You can only use this card's first and third effect once per turn. If you control the monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Why? If this card is normal and special summon it, banish face down the top card of your deck. Okay, let's see what they do with this. I don't like that we're banishing face down. Because if we at all interact with the face down banished, Kashira already did this, and I didn't like it. And I don't like it here. Please tell me we do not interact with face down banish. The point of face down banish is that it is removed from the game. You shouldn't be able to do anything with that. Anyway. During the main phase, you could add up to 2 of your face down banish. Fuck! Two of your face-down banished Xenovator monsters with different names to your hand, except this card. You cannot activate cards or effects for the rest of this turn, except for Xenovator cards or effects. I like the idea of being able to add back from banish. Or even from, like, grave, by, like, milling the top card of your deck and then using that to add back. Pot of Desires time. I swear. If they don't ban Pot of Desires. Again, The point of banishing face down is that it's a fucking cost. That's the whole point, is that we make a cost to actual card effects. Like, actual card effects have a cost. Oh, you banish half of your deck face down. Or, you know, oh, all of your guards are banished face down with like evenly matched or something of that nature, right? Like, cards are banished face down so that you cannot interact with them. That's the point. They're out of the game. Get them out of there. That's the most of the time, if you are supposed to banish something face down, it is supposed to be a cost. It is supposed to be a downside. That's the point. That's why you have costs on cards, because it's like how you balance cards. It's how you make cards fun, because a balanced card is a fun card most of the time, right? So I don't like the idea of allowing an archetype the ability to interact with face down banished cards. Kashtira already did that. We fucking hate Kashtira. Kashtira's not fun. We don't like Kashtira. But the thing is, most of the way that they actually interact with the face down banish is that they just like attach it as material, but like they don't technically interact with it in any real meaningful way. They just like banish cards face down as a way to permanently remove a thing. It's like, that is gone. Good. Goodbye. You don't get to interact with that anymore. It's out of the game. And it's like, that's fine. That's great. We like that. We don't like a Rise Heart, but that has issues outside of the fact that it also gets from the face down banish, because that is some bullshit. And we all know that that's some bullshit, right? But being able to actively pick and choose from your face down cards that should be entirely removed from the game kind of defeats the purpose. Why are they banished face down if you can interact with them? Just banish them face up. If we really wanted the ability to interact with face down banish cards, just banish them face up. Force them to be banished face up. Because then you don't get a lot of the costs as basically upside. You don't get Pot of Desires being an upside. You don't get Pot of Extrav being an upside. You don't get a lot of these cards that are banishing for cost or doing something of that nature as an upside instead of a cost. They don't want it to be Metaphys support. Who gives a shit about Metaphys? Who cares about Metaphys? What are we talking about? There's no shot we are caring about Metaphys in the year of our Lord 2026. What the fuck are we talking about? Brother, I care about Pot of Desires. That card's at 3. Why would I care about Metaphys? That deck's not real. It's never been real. A new way to remove permanently? Take them out of the sleeve and shred it in two? Yeah. I immediately hate this archetype because of the concept of removing a cost from the game. It's the same issue that cards like Circular and Circular Likes have, where it's like, oh, you get to send a card for cost. Fantastic. Fantastic. We all love sending a card to the graveyard for cost, right? That has never caused any issues. Right? Just don't let them add back from banish face down. Just banish them face up. Just force them to banish face up. Yeah, you can banish face up all you want. We've been able to interact with that forever now. But the problem is that if you banish face down, and now all of a sudden you can interact with that, there's a massive issue, because now there's no real way to get rid of cards. To just remove them from the game. To make it so that you can't interact with them. There's always going to be some way that you can now interact with them. And I don't like that. There should be genuinely cards that have the ability to be removed from play. Banishing alone is hard enough. Right? Like, that already is a more explicit removal than something like putting it into the graveyard. Or, like, putting it face down or something of that nature, right? And so, adding that extra layer of being able to banish face down has always kind of been like, this is gone. There's not a world in which you get to interact with this. And that's great. And now, it doesn't matter. And that's lame. Because again, just banish face up. Banish face up, totally fine. Totally fine. Oh yeah, you could Small World. You could Pot of Desires. You could Pot of Extrav. Because I think they have extra deck monsters. No, they don't. Okay. Well, they probably will. Now, here's the thing. I don't think this archetype, it could be good. But I'm immediately hesitant to be like, this is going to be a good archetype. I doubt that it will be. This seems like a gimmick-style deck that isn't actually all that good. That being said, why is this the gimmick? Banishing has always been, like, something that we've been able to interact with. And the idea, like, I love this idea of, like, oh, you banished a card face up, and then you could, like, add it back. And it's like, that's a really cool idea. That's just a cool idea, right? And now they're just like, oh, but because now we're also banishing it face down, you could also interact with other face down things. And it's like, oh, the cost is now gone. Oh, what a tragedy. Why is the cost of cards now just disappeared within Yu-Gi-Oh? Now we're actually gaining upside from the cost of our cards. Because they want to make it OP, that's why. Yeah, you're probably right. Anyway, we have Xenovator of the Sky Shoal, which is a level 2 light psychic effect monster with 12k to, or 1200, 200. You can only use the first and third effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card, or sorry, if you control a Xenovator triangle monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal special summon, banish the top 2 cards of your deck. Oh, because level. And then during the main phase, you could add up to 2 of your face down banished Xenovator spell traps with different names to your hand. Also, you cannot activate cards or effects for the rest of this turn, except for Xenovator cards or effects. Rest of this turn, notably. Did this one lock you? It did. It did as well. Cool. At the very least, there is a lock on the activation or of the resolution of the effect to cheat the cost of a whole bunch of cards. So there's that. We have blue Tuonelia. I have no idea how I'm supposed to say this. This is also a level 3 water psychic effect monster, which technically has application with that previous card, but likely won't see any play with it because it doesn't really have any synergies. I guess they have like spell traps. Maybe the spell traps do something if they're like sent to the grave. But this one says you can only use for its third effect of this card once per turn. And then it says if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can special summon this card from your hand. Cool. Sure. On normal or special, you banish the top 3. During the main phase, you can special summon one of your face down level 5 or higher Xenovator monsters. Also, you cannot activate cards for the rest of this turn, except for Xenovator cards or effects. Sure. They don't have any extra deck monsters, which means that it's not exactly a easy ability to like swarm the field. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, like this guy can special summon itself, this guy can special summon itself, and this guy can technically special summon himself, but also special summons an additional guy, which means that like, oh, the first thing that comes to my mind is like swarming. It's like, oh, what are we doing with this? And the answer is making IP Masquerade. I don't fucking know. This will be a Genesis deck, just like Pumpkin. This definitely feels like a gimmick deck. I will absolutely agree with you. Anyway, Xenovator of the Scarlet Naraka, which is a level 4 fire psychic effect monster with 17,400. You can only use it for its third effect of this card's name once per turn. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Cute. Banish top 4. Cool. When your opponent, during your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can special summon one of your face down banished level 5 or higher Xenovator monsters. Also, you cannot activate the effects of the for the rest of the turn, except for Xenovator cards or effects. Sure. This is the mandatory turn 0 hand trap from Xenovator. Cool. With this, is there anything else left that's off limits in Yu-Gi-Oh? The sideboard. Currently, we still do not have a way to get into the sideboard. That's it. And I will say, that is actually something really interesting that Magic does, but I also think is absolutely bullshit, and 99% of the time becomes absolutely bullshit. So I don't think it's a good idea to be able to pull from outside of the duel and like into your sideboard, because 900 times out of 900 it immediately becomes absolutely bullshit. Duel Links, Point proven. If we're counting Duel Links, then yes, sure. That is technically true. You do technically find that through the Duel Links cards. Or skills, I should say. But that is something that in Magic, I don't think... Maybe it's been fair because of, like, mana restrictions. But, like, almost every single time, it's just been busted to hell. Does Soul Drain do anything to Xenovator? I don't believe so, because I don't think they trigger in Banish. They are on field. They just gain advantage by banishing cards face down, and then adding them back. Thus far, that's what we see. Look at your opponent's side deck and pick a card. That card can't be added for the rest of the match. Honestly, I'd be fine with that. If a card said that, I'd be fine with that. I'd be totally fine with that. That is such a silly, stupid card. That is like a commander level stupid card, and I would love it. I'd love it so much. You're just like, what you got in your sideboard? Oh, you've got a Harpy's Feather Duster? No. Lancia cooks this deck? Yes. That one would... trying to think of anything else. Not really. Lancia is like the one card that does something. Anyway, Sky Thunder Xenovator Yomi... Sorry, Xenovator Triangle Yomi is a level 5 light psychic effect monster with 1025. You can only use this card's first effect once per turn. You can reveal this card in the hand to banish it. Huh? Reveal this card, banish it face down, add a face down banish Xenovator card to your hand, except a level 5. On normal or special summon, banish the top 5. And once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can shuffle one of your face down banished Xenovator monsters with the same attribute into the deck. And if you do, negate the activation. Well, that card's ass. I mean, sure. My question is, why do these have to banish face down? Like, all of this could have just been face up, and it would have done the exact same thing and been exactly as interesting. Because I like the concept. The concept is cool as hell. Malice support? What would Malice do with this? What are you talking about? Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, you could banish and then, like, summon a Malice monster off of it. Whoa, crazy. Why don't... Do you know what would have been really cool? You have everything the exact same, except for on every single one of these cards, you say, if this card is banished face down, banish it face up instead. That's it. You just put that on every single one of the cards, and they're awesome. And it's super sick. And instead, we didn't do that. Do you know how cool that would be? It's like, oh, that's super cool. You, like, banish a whole bunch of cards, and you go, oh, like, this card's now face up, and this card's now face up. At the very least, that would be, like, an interesting gimmick. It'd still be bullshit, but at the very least, like, that would be something cool to do with it. Oh, but there are so many banish effects. Imagine if another deck comes along that wants cards banished face down, and it's like, all of a sudden, this deck just becomes insane. Is nothing sacred anymore. Anyway. Once per turn, we already read that one. We have a Burial Summit. Burial Summit? Xenovator Triangle Helheim. Level 6 Earth Psychic Effect monster with 2412. You can only use this card's first effect once per turn. During the main phase, quick effect, you can reveal this card in the hand, banish it face down, and if you do, special summon one of your banished face down Xenovator monsters with a, except a level 6. And on normal or special, you can banish the top 6 face down. Other Xenovator cards that you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Also, your opponent cannot target them with card effects. Cool. Protection guy. Mad Tempest Xenovator Plutonion. Triangle. Sorry. Xenovator Triangle. Plutonion. Plutonion? Plutonion? Ion? Who gives a shit? Level 7 Wind Psychic Effects on monster 21 to 28. You can only use this card's first effect once per turn. Quick effect, you can reveal it, and one other Xenovator card in your hand. Banish both to draw 2. Holy shit, it's Ixchel. But bad. I guess technically it's better because it banishes for cost as opposed to for... Sorry, no. It banishes for effect as opposed to for cost, whereas Ixchel discards for cost. So I guess that's arguably better. Regardless, doesn't matter. If this card is normal or special summon, you can banish face down the top 7. And then once per turn, quick effect, you can shuffle one of your face down banish Xenovader monsters into the deck. Just shuffle a monster your opponent controls with the same attribute into the... Why are we Plunder Patrol? What the fuck's going on with this? Same attribute. Why do they need to be the same attribute? Man, we really came up with this cool gimmick and we were like, we don't want this to be playable at all. Just at all. Return cards based on the opponent monster's level. That would be way cooler. I agree with that. Also, Wind Ship when? When are we getting the Wind Ship Konami? Emptiness Devouring Xenovader Jahanan? Sorry, Xenovader Triangle. This one's got a weird triangle for some reason. I don't know what happened here. It's just a different triangle. Bro's just on a different level. Why are these also different? What the fuck happened there? Anyway, it's fine. Jahannam? Jahannam? I'm butchering this, I can tell. It's a level 8 psychic effect monster with 3k24. You can only... Sorry. If this card is normal and special summon, you can banish to the top 8. Gains these effects based on the number of total face-down banished cards. Total number of face-down banished cards. 10 plus can't be destroyed by battle. Okay, this card's immediately terrible. If that's the first effect for 10 plus... Okay. Once per turn, quick effect, you can target one card on the field to destroy it for 20 plus. For 30 plus, you can, once per turn, during your opponent's end phase, add one of your banished face-down cards to your hand, allowing you to like add, I guess, a starter or extender or something of that nature during the opponent's end phase. Now, notably, with all of the cards that you're banishing, I have yet to see a way to shuffle cards back. No, there was one. What was the one? Oh yeah. This shuffles back, and I think this one does as well, right? Shuffle a monster, theoretically, maybe, potentially. Maybe. If you have the right attributes banished. God, that's awful. You're just going to deck out and run out of resources. You're not going to have jack and or shit. Okay, cool. And then, of course, you could skip both players' draw phases. Draw phases with the 40 plus banished. Which makes you heavily incentivized to play over 40 or to potentially banish your opponent's cards. I don't know what... All right. So if you banish pot, you can add it. I mean, yeah, theoretically. Deck dies to Obelisk, unironically. Deck dies to fucking everything. What are we talking about? Deck dies to a stiff breeze. A spell trap removal. Just like Raigeki kills you. I guess technically you could summon this guy, which then... Oh, it can't be destroyed by card effects. And then you get evenly matched and cry. Anyway. We do have one field spell, which is Xenovader Triangle Territory. Valvos, which looks sick as hell, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That looks incredible. That's one of the best artworks. Period. Anyway. Activate this by banishing cards face down. Activate this card by banishing face down 5 cards from your grave and or top of your deck. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. You can banish from your graveyard as well. Cool. And you can only use this card names first effect once per turn. Sorry, what? You can only use this card names, right, because they changed that. I forgot. You can only use the first effect once per turn. During your main phase, you can add one of your face down banished Xenovader Triangle cards to your hand, except itself. Sure. And your opponent cannot activate cards or effects during your turn while you control a level 5 or higher and have no cards in your deck. Aha. Okay, I had to read the last part. And have no cards in your deck. Oh my gosh, I was about to just die. It looks like a Magic the Gathering card. True. It's just a Yu-Gi-Oh! Field spell with Magic the Gathering skin. True. And tragically, that makes it look way better. Aside from everything else, I don't think this archetype is a threat compared to Toons. Oh, yeah, 1000%. This deck is a gimmick deck, clearly, but the problem is that the gimmick defeats the purpose of costs in Yu-Gi-Oh!, which already sucked balls recently, and I don't like taking away more costs from cards because Yu-Gi-Oh! Really needs costs. And we have a lot of, like, pseudo costs because we don't pay for mana for anything. Yes, I absolutely did have Tenpai flashbacks, I'm not gonna lie. And then we have Xenovator Judgment, which is a continuous trap card. This says if your opponent normal or special summons a monster, you can target one of them. Choose one of your face down banish Xenovator monsters with the same attribute, and either add it to your hand or special summon it. Also for the rest, Also for the rest of this turn, your opponent, you cannot choose the same attribute again with this effect of this card, and you cannot activate cards or effects except Xenovator cards and effects. Got it. Half of this was just restrictions. That's what Yu-Gi-Oh! Needs. Anyway. And then once per battle during the damage calculation, if your Xenovator monster battles an opponent's monster, and you have no cards in your deck, you can make your opponent's monster's attack become 0. Am I missing something? Where's Thassa's Oracle? How do you spell Thassa's? Why do we not have this card? We didn't give them an actual payoff? There's a combo video? Yeah, and? By the way, if you don't know what this card does, let me read it. All it needs is this first line of text. The rest of the shit doesn't matter. When this creature enters, look at the top X number of cards. Or top X cards of your library, where X is your devotion of blue. Put one of them onto the top of the library, and the rest on the bottom in a random order. However, the important thing here is, if X is greater than or equal to the number of cards in your library, you win the game. Do you want to know what devotion is? It's the number of these specific symbols, right? They call them mana pips. These little mana pips in blue, which means for just Thassa's Oracle, if you have 2 or less cards in your deck, when this card is played, if you have 1 or less, I should say. If you have 1 or 0, you win the game on the spot. If this deck had that, it would actually be interesting, but it doesn't. So the idea of like getting down to 0 cards theoretically does stuff, but realistically doesn't do jack and or shit. But like Thassa's Oracle is a mainstay in Magic the Gathering, right? You can see like all of the formats where it's legal. It's obviously not legal in Standard because it's fucking busted. But it's also one of those cards that has been synonymous with a myriad of different decks and their alternate win conditions. And it's super interesting in the number of ways people are like, I'm going to mill my deck so that I can drop a Thassa's Oracle and win the game. But then you make like an FTK deck? True. Counterpoint, at least it would be something. Instead of whatever the fuck this is. Thassa's isn't healthy for the game. I do agree that for for Yu-Gi-Oh! It probably wouldn't be healthy. But my point is, this is not a win condition. Getting down to 0 cards to be able to theoretically win battle and theoretically not deck out and have like, I don't know, a kind of guy is just not enough. There needs to be an actual win. Like, if I get down to fucking 0 cards in my deck, I should win the goddamn game. The game should be over. Why do I not win on that? I have 0 cards in my deck. I should be able to kick your teeth in. And there's just, like, nothing there for that. It's like, oh, like, I don't know, maybe you could, like, not deck out, but also you need to be playing more than 40 cards so that you would still be able to not deck out anyway. God, what a nightmare. This archetype makes you so sad. Dude, this archetype's so bad. I hate it. Man, me and my homies hate it. It could have been so interesting. They could have done such a cool... They had such a cool concept of, like, oh, what if we banish cards and, like, add the cards back, and, like, all of the cards center around, like, banishing additional cards. It's like, that's like a cool idea, right? Like, theoretically, it's not that crazy, but realistically, it's pretty cool, right? Like, we've had kind of some other decks that work like that. Like, Malice kind of works like that, and Cashier kind of works like that. But this feels like a full-blown, like, you got to get your cards from Banish. You're not searching them. You're not adding them. You're just getting them from Banish. I was like, that's pretty cool. But this, just, like, it doesn't do anything. None of these cards are good. None of these cards do anything. Like, you can't really spam the field because you're locked into your Xenovator Triangle cards and effects. I don't know, the cards or effects are actually any good. And there's no, like, payoff for banishing your entire deck and being able to get down to 0 cards. I don't know. If it was a 2021 deck, yeah, true. Now we know that the other 2 deck build packs are going to ruin the game. True. Was Senate one of them? Yes. Which this one already wasn't good. Tribe would be helpful if it had the Tri-Brigade Revolt type effect. Yeah, kind of. And the reduced attack on battle is not limited. Yeah, but who cares? Like, that doesn't matter. Like, oh, cool. Now you can, like, OTK. But again, that doesn't really matter. Right? Because if you get down to 0 cards in your deck, no card, literally nothing. You are not drawing any cards. You're not getting a new advantage in any real capacity. Being able to change a monster to 0 attack during damage calc, not even during, like, any other point in time, just during damage calc, is so bad. Like, that's it? For being at nothing, I get nothing? I had high hopes for Xenovator because the art looks sick. Art looks sick? I was not a fan of this artwork, like, at all. It's like Hecka Hands, but bad. You know? You got, like, the evil Heck Your Hands. Am I going crazy? Is that not how you spell? Oh, it's... There you go. Like, you have the cool and interesting, like, Godos and the really... I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? Ethereal? No. Lovecraftian? That's not the word I was looking for, but it'll work. The, like, Lovecraftian hands and... Oh, what is it? Oh, the, like, non-Euclidean style geometry of all of this shit that just makes no sense. And then in comparison is, like, triangle portal and random alien. I like this guy. This guy's okay. But I don't know. It doesn't have that same sauce to me. Eldritch. Eldritch was the absolutely what I was looking for. Non-Euclidean was not it. It was Eldritch. Thank you. But yeah, it doesn't have that quite the same nuance. Like, this is great artwork. But this has almost nothing to do with the actual archetype. It's like anything that looks like, I don't know. It's, man, fucking, why? Orbs. Orbs everywhere. Why are there orbs everywhere? Remove the bullshit, stupid orbs that no one gives a crap about. God, there are orbs on everything, dude. And they don't even make sense. It's fine. It's fine. Upside down triangle and orb. Upside down triangle. Brother, it's a triangle. Triangles don't have a direction. Orbs. Yeah, the odd eyes definitely worked on this one. Like, come on, dude. And yeah, I don't know. Because Aliens did this too, right? Aliens has this weird, like, I don't know, lackluster artwork. Right? Like, oh, here's Alien Warrior, and it's just like the most boring ass guy. They're cosmic horror alien coded, but man, do they look like shit. Like, yeah, I don't know, some of the artworks are okay. This is like the only one I care about for the monsters. Like, none of them look great. They all remind me of Lord of the Heavenly Prison, where it's like, ah, yes, thing. You can't really place where it's supposed to be or what it's supposed to be. That first monster is definitely from Edison format. Absolutely. I don't know. Again, it's the one card that has nothing to do with the archetypal artwork. That just looks entirely separate. And it's just clearly made by someone else. That actually looks good. And the rest of them are like, eh. Because it's, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, it's supposed to look, it almost feels like it's supposed to look futuristic in the sense that an alien, like, high-tech society has made these. And yet, it doesn't have that, like, straight line, linear design to it. And so it is invoking this, like, incomprehensible shapes and, you know, crazy eldritch beings and all of that stuff, but from like an alien tech side. And the two ideas, in my mind, don't really work. It's like this idea of like a demonic incursion paired with an alien invasion. But those are two disparate art ideas that, while thematically it would be cool to be like, ah, they're a demonic incursion that also happen to be like futuristic aliens, and like that's really cool, right? But because of the fact that those two stylistically hold such different conceptual art designs, it's hard to kind of mush them together and be like, play nicely. It's like it just doesn't work. It doesn't go together, right? Because like this one looks more demonic than anything else, but then it's got random orbs and like sharp points and stuff like that to give you this idea of high-tech alien stuff. I don't know. It's very, I don't know. It's very clunky, is what I will say. I got really into the weeds on that one. Anyway, that's all. Why did they make that type in the first place? Yeah, great question. I don't know. They could have been aliens. Old version of Pressure Planet. Oh, yeah. Could be Pressure Planet or, I mean, pretty much any field spell. Mountain. Could have been fucking just mountains. Anyway, let's do meme review. Meme review. These have not gotten better, by the way. As time has gone on, you would think that these would get better, and they just haven't. Anyway, I eventually figured it out, but That was a weird 3 minutes. Me and my opponent trying to figure out what part of the combo kept my card from being destroyed. The amount of times this has come up. You're just like, what happened? Anyway. Did you know Cryptor can still banish cards while under crown? Do you like my silly hat? You are an enemy of Christ. I did know that. Imagine reading cards. Didn't even know this had an overframe. You ain't do nothing but step forward. I mean, that's what an overframe is. When you get to a hero player's end board, it's a symbol of hate. Floodgate, Floodgate 2, Floodgate 3, Floodgate 4, negate, negate. Motherfucker has a droll in hand, too. The Fusion Cup is a miserable experience. Why is Darklord in here? You'll have more fun with the others, but I was already having fun. Why is Broadbull here? Oh, I guess he's here for Radiant Typhoon. Also, have you ever had fun in Plat? Motherfucker, I hate Plat. Plat and Diamond suck balls. They're my least favorite, and it's not even close. Imagine having fun in Plat. If that were Gold, I'd agree. Gold is by far the most fun. And it's, like, not close. Actually, sorry. Master is close. I do really enjoy playing in Master tier. Zoraro finally unclogged the toilet. Mr. Solemn, the new pack finally contains Darklords. Wow, crazy. Anyway. New extremely generic Super Poly target. Yeah. Sure. Extra normal 2 broken for B-Troopers. Of course, Hero get their link. Heroes barely have gas. I'm sorry, B-Troopers a fusion deck? Since when? Their main boss monster is fucking Invincible Atlas. Yeah, no wonder it's banned. What are we talking about? After 24 hours in the sub. What'd you say fuck me for? Cool Tune and Elf Note are over there. It has Heracles. They're a fusion. True. Mystical Space Rat. My body is a mystical space that turns rat into... I hate to break this to you, but I think Ratpier is the reason Ratpier did this. These are some Zoomer-ass memes. No one knows. I don't even think Konami knew how good Ratpier is. Broad pull is very funny, I will agree. But this was the most like, but of course. Oh, Broad Bull had no bearing on Ratpier's success. Brother, you could have put Broad Bull in every person's extra deck for free. It would have done jack shit. Right? Ratpier was always and has always been the problem. If you've noticed, right? Broad Bull has been banned the same amount of time Ratpier has been banned. And then as soon as Ratpier comes to 3, it starts popping off. Does that have any bearing on Broad Bull? well, maybe Broad Bull's crazy. Or maybe Broad Bull didn't have anything to do with this, and it's the fact that you can get basically any guys for really easy and add a negate on top of that. That kind of is the problem. Turns out Rapier summoning another Rapier, kind of crazy. Let alone doing that multiple times. Kind of stupid, right? So, yeah, Rapier can rot in hell for all I care. I don't get why we ever put this card back to back to 3. This card shouldn't have ever even come off of the ban list. This card should be banned. Fuck it. I hate him. Get him out of there. Anyway, that's all. Whether you're a Glazer or a hater, enjoy this format while you can. Counterpoint. What if we had a good format? What if Konami didn't make a terrible bullshit deck that we all hated with every fiber of our being, and we actually got a good deck? Thoughts? Oh, I see what's happened. We went from 3 Psychic End Punishers to no Psychic End Punishers and abortive Briggers. Did you eat Psychic End Punisher? No. And then it's Psychic End Punisher in the stomach? I'm confused. Okay. Extended maintenance isn't something new for me, Lamau. Fate Grand Order, first time, huh? Huh? Ew, Fate player spotted. Always like that. I can finally go first after 5 coin tosses. My opponent. What if you just passed the turn and they had nothing? And then they normal summon Cool Tune and you cry. You have a maxi in your hand. You're fine. Also, hold on. Am I looking at this correctly? You had Malulu Lucius in hand. And you normaled Lucius? Or did we search Malulu? What the fuck would we search Malulu? Oh, because we're activating the 5 mana in hand. Droll in the opponent's hand, me baiting Ash with my weaker search. Do you realize how fucked you are? I know we all complain about it, but to be honest, it takes so much skill expersion. I know we all complain about it, but to be honest, it takes so much skill expersion. Yes. By the way, Droll's great. Me and my homies love Droll. Big fans of Droll. So many choices. Neural activation, draw 2 cards, monkey sees action. Okay. Hold on. What even is this meme? Just, oh, I could draw 2 cards. Wow, crazy. Why play a modern deck when you can lose 90% of your games and not have fun doing it? Why play a modern deck? My brain turned off. I'm sorry, what? Why play a modern deck when you can lose 90% of your games and not have fun doing it? Oh! Yeah, okay, I got there. They're saying that, like, oh, you could play, like, a bad deck or, like, an old deck instead and lose 90% of your games. What a good idea. Anyway. Playing Tenpai, for some reason, is the smallest. And then playing off meta is second. Playing meta, big brain. Playing pure crawlers and winning it, because if I don't know what my cards do, then neither do you. Why are you playing Yu-Gi-Oh? It looks like we have a dinosaur crisis on our hands. Did you see the new pack? The new meta cards from the new pack? Oh yeah, I'm looking at them right now. What is going on with this image of Bart? Is that where his ear is? Why does it look so weird? Looks like Mr. Crocker with his ear on his neck. You're just like, what the fuck? Wow, these were All right, let's play Yu-Gi-Oh. Why don't we play Yu-Gi-Oh now? I've stalled long enough. All right. We're basically playing the same deck that I believe we played yesterday. Last time. When was it? I don't fucking know. Anyway, we're playing this thing because why not? It's worked for us thus far. Why not let it keep working for us? Is there anything I want to change with the extra deck? Realistically, what I should do is play 3 copies of Evening Star and Morning Star, and first Darklord, and then play like Pot of Extra. But I'm not going to, because I am poor. There's an Ultraman TCG? Can you get away with playing just one first Darklord? Yes. I wouldn't suggest it. Why do I run 2 Muddy Mud? I needed something to put in there. I don't fucking know, man. Look, the extra deck is not exactly as tight as with other decks. It's like I have, what, 6 cards that I care about? Just the Darklord cards. I don't even think I play Verte. I don't think I have access to Verte. And then I have a whole bunch of Super Poly targets that don't do jack and or shit. Sure. Let's normal indulged. Cool. Eggshell. Pitch this guy. Ash. Sure. Yeah. Cool. Go gullet. Yeah. For banishment. Banishment. For contact. Contact. For eggshell. Eggshell. For fusion. Or sorry, banishment. I could grab dance here. Didn't do anything. Theoretically, it does. Realistically, I don't think it does anything. It probably does. It's probably worth it. I don't love it, though. Because I'd have to banish Eggshell, Gullet, and I wouldn't really have anything. Yeah, we'll grab Sanctified. Sure. Add the heck your hands. Sure. And then they disconnect. Cool. Fun. Hey, there it is. I know this guy's a quick effect. This guy isn't, right? Yes. Sure. Ibtel. They're all fairies. So even if they were... No, they're illusions, right? Is it hand? No. Top cards. Yeah, we'll negate. No, thank you. Which spell trap did they set? The monster effect one. Okay. Fusion. Sure. It's fine. You could also contact Dakudi to grab Nastin, and then have the additional Sanctified there, which is not bad, but we'll wait. This card is sent to the graveyard. Yep. Okay, we'll go eggshell here. Trigger contact. Yeah, this guy here. Shuffle back contact. Effective this guy. Grab Nastin. Cool. Spark. Banish. Yeah. Thrust, sure. We go like triple tack take. Then if they have another guy, we can make you draw a card, discard a card, and then they'd still be able to go after this guy. Yeah. Then I can't really do anything. Sure. Draw a card. Yeah, those are two pretty good ones. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Dude, Triple Tactics Thrust is such a bullshit card. I fucking hate that stupid ass card. What a horrible card. I love the fact that you can grab any spell trap. What a good idea. It's not seriously causing issues at any time that it has the opportunity to be activated, which is often. Hooray. Oh, God. Yay! Hero. We all love Hero, right? We're all big fans of Hero. Hero getting a fucking circular is so lame. Yeah. For sure, bud. It shuffles it immediately, right? No. I hate Hero players, dude. How much do I bet they also have Droplet? Right? Like, that's a guarantee. There's no shot they don't. Because this game is a nightmare. Stratus. Yep. Damn. Do we already draw Shadow Mist? Fly on. Sure. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. If they just have Vion, which they did, if they have a second one, and they're playing 3, you got me. Mm-hmm. Is there not a line of play that plays around Ash? I don't know. I don't play Hero. But this feels particularly weak for my opponent. Like, we had the best starter and called by. And we didn't have a way to, like, play around Ash Blossom there. We also had Vion in hand, which for some reason we decided to discard as opposed to grabbing, like, a different guy to discard. Isn't Shadow Mist an elemental hero? Or is she a Destiny hero? No, it's an E hero. Why the fuck would we not have grabbed Shadow Mist? What? I guess we're just stupid. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Add Neos. Mm-hmm. Go Flare Wingman. Mm-hmm. Yep. Last card in hand, droplet. Guaranteed. Watch. Favorite contact. Sure. Does... What's his bucket? Target. No. Mm-hmm. Yup. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. What's this bucket isn't an E hero, right? It's a masked hero? Or is it an E hero? Is Contrast an E hero? No. It's a Contrast hero. Right, that makes more sense. What are we doing here? The fuck is this line? Okay. We're gonna search like honest? What did we draw? Add a guy, sure. I forgot about this guy. Yay, hero. So they are going to have contrast. So I have to get lucky with the draws here. Because if I don't get lucky with the draws, I can't really do anything. But I can't crown either, right? Yeah. God, this deck sucks ass. I fucking hate hero. The fact that they got a negate is... It's just really fun. It's my favorite part about them. I love that they lost their entire identity to be the exact same thing as every other fucking deck in this entire game. Hooray. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the trap. Of course, it also includes fucking banished cards. Why wouldn't it include banished cards? Fucking cool, dude. Yeah, whatever. We didn't take away a single one of their link monsters? The fuck does this guy do? This guy doesn't do anything for the fusion summoning of this deck. Man, imagine... imagine this being a fusion cup. Hero, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't we so happy that Hero exists? And part of a long-ass combo. Yeah, Skill Drain, a card that you have to flip once to do anything. Macro, a card that you have to flip once to do anything. Are you fucking kidding me, game? I'm reporting my opponent. Fuck you. You deserve all the hate that you get. Oh, I fucking hate Hero, and I hate Hero players. They're the worst people in this planet. Just genuinely. So glad that my 2 hand traps changed their entire deck's outcome. Truly, such a good duel. Imagine drawing 2 hand traps and neither of them doing jack shit. Thanks, Konami. Real cool of you. So glad I was there to witness that. Wasn't that such a fun game? Man, imagine if hand traps fucking did anything! God, I hate it here, dude. Why does Cold Buy exist? Imagine if they had to play into fucking Fualos and they actually had to change their outcome. They didn't get to go into all of their random bullshit. They didn't get to end on 10 floodgates and a fucking pop your entire board card. God damn! Who the fuck wanted that? Who at Konami thought that was a good idea? Oh yeah, don't worry, we're also gonna give them a negate. God, what a shit show. Here's Floodgate, 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 Floodgate. Negate. And of course, pop your entire field. God, who the fuck wants that? Do Hero players have brains? Like, do they actually exist corporeally? Or are they just like this ethereal internet being that Konami props up so that, I don't know, fucking... I literally don't know. That's the problem. I don't know why the fuck Konami likes Hero, or why Hero player likes Hero. Dude, Hero isn't even Hero anymore. There's like 2 decks that have remained the decks that they actually want. Everything else has just become generic slop. It's so fucking lame. How much do I want to bet I get max seed? Because this game is designed for fucking children, by the way. Did we set Horn or did we set Sting? Fuck. That's very frustrating. Sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, good, they're stupid! Holy shit! Oh, I got so lucky there. Rebellion would have been better there. That was stupid of me. It's fine, though. It's not fine, but it's fine. Yeah, that guy. Add... I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess just add Eggshell here. And then go this guy, pitch Eggshell. Yeah. Add Gullet. Yeah, Reborn. I go for the fuse here? Just fuse away the field. I mean, I could. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's go like this. Condemned 2 Electric Boogaloo. And then we'll go fuse this guy. You. El Primero. Combat. Into this guy. Into this guy. I don't really want the Earthalions in grave. I could special summon this guy and do nothing with him, but I could special summon him. Or I could add back a guy, which I think is significantly better. I think we're adding back Crown? Yeah, add back Crown. That makes the most sense. Gain 15 to get a search. Wildbaz, sure. Big Verte, sure. El Primero. Token. Sure. Sure. I have to think here. I think I just Crown. That makes the most sense. Because I don't really want this guy to go to grave. So just keeping him locked on field. Not bad. Yeah. Yeah, for some reason they didn't ban Wildbaz. Nor any cards associated with it. The fact that I won that duel is a fucking miracle. Because genuinely speaking, I should have lost had they just used Sting correctly, but they're bad. It didn't. I genuinely don't know if either either Dracotail or Branded have a way to out. What's his bucket? El Primero. At least with the boost. Because I think they can get over 4K with Titaniclad. Depending. Maybe they can't. Maybe I'm lying to you. Hero does have an out. It's called Plasma, which is searchable. Is he fucking passing? Oh, that's dumb. For sure. Rebellion something. Do you have the roach? This feels like the roach moment. Yeah? Yeah? Something about me tells this... Something about this tells me that this is the roach. The roach moment. Yes. Alright, add this guy. Droll. No droll. Nice. Big shell. Pitch. That's some fucking comedy. Holy. Holy guacamole. I'm also gonna Fua here. Add contact. Contact. Maxi. I don't think there's a good option here. But they do get to also banish my spell, which does suck. Can't do nothing about that. Would they banish Gullet? Okay, sure. Sure. Yup. Alright. I'm tempted to normal here, but no, I think I just pass. No. Yep. Well. Yup. They draw flame? That'd be crazy. Opening. Sure. Sick. Pass the turn. Yup. El Goober. Sure. No. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. They didn't set the card. So this is a Fallen and the Virtuous. So that's good to know. Unlucky. Unlucky. Should I have set the Ash Blossom? Honestly, maybe. No, shouldn't have. Unless they just drew a Draco Tail that they could like normal summon here. Mm-hmm. They still have Ketu available to them. But we have one more turn before this becomes a major issue. Is there something I need the Ash Blossom for? Where should I set it? This doesn't stop 5 mana. Yeah, I set this. My opponent has drawn play after play after play. I have drawn stop after stop after stop. It's not a brick battle. My opponent is drawing incredibly well. I am breaking, sure. But I'm also playing a deck that heavily breaks. Make Verte. Sure. Okay. Well, it deterred him for a turn. Mm-hmm. Yup. I don't know why we didn't pop our own card. Like, that was the most obvious play of all time, is like, oh, I'm going to pop my own card so that I can do something. And now they do it. But, like, they should have done that ages ago. You know? I don't want to play against this person. I don't care that I won the coin flip. That person's name makes me want to actually claw my eyes out. Holy shit. And they had the bullshit hero mate that makes me want to also punch them in the snage. Like, man, could not have come up with a more annoying individual for me to show up against. Cool. Fun. I'm not going to tell you the name. You just live with it. Live with the lack of knowledge. Sure. Gross. Yay. Why the fuck does Ash Blossom exist, dude? What a terrible card. So glad that it's more helpful going first than it is going second. What a genius level idea. They pitched a second Ash Blossom, which means we might be able to play the game here. Also, why the fuck is Horus playable? What? Horus doesn't have any fusions. Why that? What? Why are these cards available? That genuinely makes no sense at all. What? That's the most nonsense I think I've ever heard. Yeah, sure, bud. Explain to me why the Horus cards exist in this. Did we just forget to ban the card? They don't have anything to do with fusion at all. They don't. Do they have a fusion guy? No. Why? But I can't play Lab? Lab makes a little bit more sense, but like... What? Like, Voiceless Voice. Yeah, sure, like, that's a full deck, and like... I guess Horus isn't a full deck, but... Dude, what? What a fucking travesty. Back engraver, engraver for tracked for Lurie. And then, oh, because we haven't activated this guy, we can still fuse into that guy. Yeah. Man, I'm so glad we kept Link monsters in this Fusion Cup event. What a great idea. Are we not playing a Gundam? No, we are. Why'd that take so long? Put back Lurie, yeah. And then into Desiree. Or are we gonna make Rextremend? Because if so, I don't really care about that guy. Yeah, we made the bad one. Why the fuck would we ever summon this guy? Yeah. They drew a second Fua. Nice. And their draws have been terrible. So they go... Wow, they have nothing. Yeah, dude, for sure. They have literally nothing. There is not a single point of interaction here. I get to play entirely for free. Why the fuck would we make Rextremend? Why is this not Desiree? What am I missing? What are we doing here? Okay, sure. Truly decisions. Have I seen the new gamble deck? What? What are we talking about? I guess I'll add Droplet. Droplet makes so much sense. He made a Pokemon end board. True. Something that literally cannot interact with me. Whatever that last card is, better be something incredible because... Dude, what the hell? Ray's Moon? What the fuck are we talking about? Is it like a deck that just came out like 5 seconds ago? No, of course I haven't seen it. This motherfucking Imperm? Of course not. 2 hours ago. Oh, yeah. The deck that came out 5 minutes ago? No, I have not seen the new archetype that came out 5 minutes ago. Just use dance. I guess I just set like contact here. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Oh, it's Dropple. Are we sending a spell? These count as spells, right? Yeah. I'm sorry, are we fucking stupid? We sent 2 monsters? Cool. Fizzle. The fuck are we fusion something? What the hell are we doing? Are we not playing Desiree? Just send Desiree. What are we doing? What? I can't look at their deck list. I hate it here. Imagine if they, like, I don't know, made a guy that did something. Desiree still wouldn't have done anything there, but, like, they could have pretended that it did something. They could have acted like there was something there. He's like, nah, fuck it. Nah, it's fine. I'll just lose. God damn. I think I actually do this. You. And you. And then I get drolled and I cry. No droll, Pog. No droll, Pog champ, no droll. Alright, let's draw 2. That's fine. Crown's probably the choice here. The Droplet's very good. Maybe, yeah, maybe I should have gone Droplet. I've already normaled. Yeah, we'll go Banishment here. Grab Contact. Contact. Eggshell. Eggshell. Banishment. Dance. Nibiru. Okay. Let's draw a card. I guess just Nastin, huh? I guess it's got Morningstar. Yeah, we'll add Morningstar. Dance. Is that card not limited? Oh, what a horrible experience. Oh, I'm stupid. I should have waited. That was dumb of me. That's fine. Do we have 4 Lunalights? Of fucking course we do. What a great experience, huh? Sure. What a fucking cool, bullshit-ass card. Man, I fucking love Lunalight. Isn't Lunalight just a cool card? Isn't Lunalight just a great deck that centers around one really interesting, fun card to play and to play against? Man, I'm so glad that literally if one card resolves, I lose the game. Oh, good there. Oh, goody, 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 goody. Hooray. I don't have contact. Fuck me. And I can't do anything unless I go... No, even Sanctified doesn't do jack and or shit. That's so lame. Contact. Have fun. Sure, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. I have basically one hope here. That text too, because why would they make it fun, fair, balanced terrible design. Yeah, dude. Out the outs to your own fucking card. Genius level gameplay. What a fun experience. I'm so glad I didn't have any opportunity to play that game because my opponent had a card that literally said I win the game on it. Fun. Fun. Remind me to report my Lunalight player so that Konami at least maybe potentially gets an idea as to why that archetype should be banned. They won't. They're too fucking stupid. God, this festival. Just every event. Just fucking everything. Dude, Master Duel right now is so dog shit. It's insufferable. With this hand. That's why I bricked, because we're playing against branded. That makes sense. What? We didn't want a special Quen? What am I missing? Well, good, their hubris is their downfall. fun. Primite is technically a fusion deck. Is it realistically a fusion deck? No. But it is technically a fusion deck, and therefore it needs to be considered a fusion deck. Now, I will say that the fact that they didn't limit and or restrict anything that doesn't have to do with the fusions, that is something truly baffling to me. But hey, to each their own, I guess. That's not at all what I said. Okay, I fucking hate this game. I literally did not click that, but sure, game. Whatever fucking floats your boat, you stupid piece of shit. Did I just go Mud Dragon here? No, we go this guy. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. If I go contact, can I grab anything here that does anything? Or not contact, banishment. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess, technically speaking. Comedy. I gotta banish this guy. Oh, they're stupid. Let's go. Oh, wait. No, never mind. This is the wrong Ecclesia. What? Oh, I guess they can, yeah, they can Retribution here. Do they have another Elbaz? Oh, they just shuffled it back. Right. Yeah. Yo. You don't need to be good at Branded. That's the thing. Branded has once again become a deck that doesn't require skill. Why the fuck did we set that? Mm-hmm. This is a terrible play. Holy. It actually got their ass. Holy crap. That's so fucking funny, dude. Yeah, sure. Reborn Mirror Jade? No, because we didn't have our chain link on, and we're fucking stupid. Cool. Impulse is very funny. I normal summoned correctly, chat. Now we actually get to win the game. Hooray! I don't have contact, so I have to go like this. Big shell. Of fucking course. Man, imagine reading. Couldn't be me. Oh, never mind. They're doing this instead. The fuck are we adding? What? It's gotta be Mirror Jade, right? I mean, I have to cut this off because I want to go contact here. Yeah. Contact this guy. Link for this guy. Fusion. Lucky me, I still have the trap. Could you imagine if I didn't? I'd lose my mind. Add... This dance is the correct play, huh? Yeah. We'll add dance here. Uh-huh. Add this guy. Yup. Pitch this guy. Add Morningstar. Effect. Grab contact. Contact. This guy. Yup. Yup. Dance. Boogie Wonderland. Dance. Do. Boogie Wonderland. Midnight creeps so slowly into the hearts of those who need more than they get. The mirror stares you in the face and says, baby, it don't work. Get your ass whooped. That ain't Falco. Imagine throwing that game. Could not be me. 8 primero. What the fuck is up with my chat settings? Why is it that when I click on my chat, it auto-translates for me? I don't want this auto-translate bullshit. Oh, fun! Oh, fun! Oh, he's back. Yeah, true. If bro just read Dogma. How do I, like, change the chat to not auto-fucking-translate. I don't want to auto-translate. Get out of here with this auto-translate bullshit. Oh my gosh, he actually normaled the Quem. Let's go. I have no idea. I have no idea why my YouTube is actively fighting against me. But they always do that. They don't have a fusion, right? Yeah, they don't have a fusion with which to target for the brightest blazing branded king. Brightest blazing branded king. No, that is how that's said. Okay, it's as ridiculous as we all thought it was. Okay, that's crazy. Let's go indulged. Indulge. Indulge me a bit. Sally. Here you go. Add. Eggshell. No droll. Pog champion. Not a great draw. But I'll take it. Add banishment. This guy. Sure. Abso-fucking-lutely, my guy. Abso-fucking-lutely, my guy. Yeah, the cost for Super Poly. Okay. Let's dance. Man, isn't Branded just so fun? Isn't it so fun playing against Branded? Man, isn't it so cool playing against Branded? Man, isn't every deck just so interesting? Doesn't every deck just make you want to put a bullet in your brain? Are you fucking kidding me, game? hate it here, dude. I straight up went for the wrong play here. Yeah, that was just kind of stupid. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. Do I let him add a polymerization here? No, I don't think I do. They've already normaled, and then they go Destiny Fusion, and I cry. They really drew Droplet too? Damn. He's just better. Damn, he's just better. Contact. Well, lucky me. Somehow, some way, I beat the hero player. That's crazy. I didn't realize I was allowed to do that. That guy been already summoned once before. Oops. My bad. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine. Think the next time he'll ash the spell? Yeah. Just ash anything in Darklord. Whatever they do, just ash it. It used to be ash Ixchel in like Duel Links because they would draw into other bullshit. But this isn't fucking Duel Links. Let me guess, a macro. Watch. No macrocosmos. I wonder why. Cool. Oh. Surprised that resolved. I just expected, like, Ghost Spell or something. Man, fuck you. Why is this not an attack position? The fuck? Do we not know how this card works? Ankh is useless now? Theoretically. And of course I draw a card that doesn't do jack and or shit here. How fun. Stop fucking translating shit, dude. Not against a hero player. I'd rather die. Dude, I'm so sick and tired of this bullshit. God, this game is awful. Like, truly just awful. Are you having fun yet, Mr. Krabs? You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? No! This game's boring! It's not fun! Wow. The first fucking roll. Oh, never mind. Hmm. Funny. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's search rebellion here. Sanctified or contact for Ixchel. Ixchel for fusion. For El Primero. Yeah. Gain some life points. Yep, you can eat your opponent's Darklord cards for dance for some fucking reason. Truly a choice. That's annoying. Well, let's find out, shall we? Because I'm curious. Fun. Don't worry, Darklord needs a secondary engine, trust. That was my question with Shining Sark. It happened before with a different card. I was like, I'm fairly certain this is how this works, because it's like not on the field. But it was also in the rules text, and so I was like, oh, wait. Does it work this way? Droll. Oh, well. Surprising. Surprising! The cock. Cringe. They were confident Darklord would be good. Guarantee it wasn't that one. Yay, and now we lose! Bro, the translation didn't even get it right. What the fuck? Yeah, imagine having a weakness. That'd be crazy. Imagine having a weakness to literally one of the best removal cards in all of Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Oh, we just hard drew the one of in 60. Yeah, for sure, bud. What the fuck are we doing? Did we think we could send, like, branded fusion here? Oh, I guess it can. I'm thinking of a different card. I think I'm... No. What am I thinking of? Isn't there one that specifically sends, like, a monster that mentions Fallen Valbaz or something like that? Is that Ecclesia? I have no idea. No Ash. I think about half of my deck is just super poly targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 15. So yeah, a little less than half of my extra deck consists of entirely super poly targets with super poly at 1. And that's some bullshit. Rindbrum does not send itself to the graveyard. It banishes. Cringe. Why the... Yeah, sure. This doesn't target, it just negates and then bounces. Fuck me, dude. Spark is not good. I hate it here, dude. Yeah, we'll go Dignity. It's not its name. It's fine. Hand or grave? Go Nastin here. That's probably my best option. Yeah. Grab Nastin. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks, huh? Because then they still get a reborn here. Yup. They still haven't played in the Spark, which is really fucking stupid. I go Dogma here, which I should be able to beat fairly handily. Yeah. Draw the Ecclesia, which is nice. They're stupid. Let's go. No, they do have the ability to negate because of that, which sucks balls. So we'll just do this. See if they bite. Okay. No fucking way. No fucking way. Dude, that's some bullshit. Alright, cool. I already used my normal, right? Yeah, okay. Well, go fuck yourself, you stupid piece of shit. Hope you rot in hell where you goddamn belong. Belong! Yeah. I fucking hate Branded. Dude, I fucking hate this stupid-ass deck getting everything they could have ever asked for at every fucking point. God. Yeah, dude, of course the last card is Ash. Why wouldn't it be? We're playing against Branded. Why wouldn't they have literally every single interaction that they could have ever asked for at every point, always under interaction? Fun! I hand-trap them. Could you tell? Sure. Cool. Dude, I fucking hate this game. This game is so dog shit, dude. Please draw me a Darklord that does something. This event makes me want to punch my own brains out. My favorite part about this game is that it's good, and it's been good, and it's still good, and it's never been bad, because Konami, from the OCG, is truly incredible at making cards, at creating a ban list, and curating a game that's fun and enjoyable for all. Oh wait, it's none of that. The fuck do you mean? I'm playing fucking Darklord. You had nothing? You lose to Darklord? I hate this game. Aw, damn. Sure. Yeah. I'm gonna... I'm kind of hoping they take the bait and special summon a guy from hand. Okay. Mm-hmm. Fuck me in the ass, dude. Surprising. Why did I do that? I'm tired. I need to go to sleep. I fucking hate this stupid ass bullshit ass event. It's literally killing me at this point. What spell trap do they add here that I could be concerned about? If they've called by, that could be an issue. That's fine. locked into fairies. Do I give a shit about this guy? Yes. Yeah, sure. Would have been fine had I just not activated the Eggshell. Just wait for them to go, then Ash, then I could use the Eggshell. I don't know what compelled me to put extra bodies onto field. I didn't need to. I don't fucking know, man. They like Verte Super Poly. We didn't want to walk over a token? Or just forgot about the token? Okay. Let me guess. We set the trap because we have some way to fusion summon with this card. Watch. Fallen and Virtuous. What? Okay. Am I missing something? Is there a reason we didn't want to hit the Eggshell there? The card that has stats? I don't fucking know. Wild Baz, sure. Yeah. Yeah. So they obviously have the trap card here. Sure. I'm actually okay with that. Should I allow them to draw a card? Yes. What the fuck are they gonna draw into? Mercurier? True. Okay. We'll go for this guy. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, we'll go with this guy then. Dogma, sure. Add crown. Sure. Contact. Mm-hmm. Super polymerization. That's a choice. Especially when your imminent doom is upon you. Cool, well, good game, I guess. You and you and you. Cool. Cool. Pass the turn. Good luck. Yeah. Okay. I have to think here. Brain Infusion's Engrave, right? Wait, this only adds from deck, right? Yeah, that's fine. Add a branded guy. I don't give a shit. Ecclesia. All right. Mm-hmm. Brain Infusion. Sure. Oh, that was in draw phase. God, this deck is the worst. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Albaz. Wow, crazy. Who would have guessed? Not me. Not I. fuck no. And fuck you. I need to go to sleep. This isn't even my rank up game. Fuck me. I hate how hard I have to try just to be able to kind of compete. Like, dude, this game's so bad. Damn. Oh. I thought it was something important, like an ash blossom. We're good. Ah, they've droll. Damn. Well, okay then. Not the end of the world. Sweet. Comedy. Called by? But of course. Hmm. Yep. Ash? That would have been crazy, right? Nice. Aston. Aston. Imperm. What you got? Dance. Sure. They have super polymerization, like guaranteed. I think I've already gone contact, right? No, I didn't. I haven't gone contact yet. Oh, I haven't gone banishment either. I activated banishment on the previous turn. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah. Now I remember. I'll go add rebellion here. Oh, had I added a monster, I'd be able to nuke the field and kill him here. That was stupid of me. That was stupid of me. I could have just won the game here, and I just elected not to for no fucking reason. That's kind of stupid. That's kind of stupid. Dang. I still should be able to just win the game here, but definitely could have been better. Ah, I fucking knew it. Sure. Yeah, sure. Seeing them send the retribution, I was like, I guarantee they're wanting to try and draw or add a card back so that they could super poly. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, branded players being the most telegraphed players in the world. Now, to be fair, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! It's super easy to tell what people have. But still. I could have won this game. Yeah, I just need to go to sleep. Yeah. Alright, well. That sucked. I hate it here. We do have to do the proficiency test, though. Wait, there's no more tests. We did it all. Congratulations. Never mind. Cool. I'm gonna call it quits there. I don't think I climbed at all. Because, again, this event is bad, and I fucking despise it. I think I got another raffle, I'm not gonna lie. I did. Sick. Alright, we go. One more raffle. I'm certainly gonna get something here. Oh, wow. What the fuck does this do? Oh. Nice. Got a random ass royal I can't dismantle. Anyway,